Today. All right, I think I'm good to go now. All right. Yep, we are good to go. Okay, welcome everybody. Sorry for the short delay. Had some things to work on this morning. But as always, I always get a time throughout the day to talk some Nintendo news with all you guys and gals around this beautiful country. Sit back and relax, because today's show is a pretty beefy one. There was a lot of information that's come out in the last 24 hours. We got a couple of, I think 12-minute videos to go through. And yeah, I got my coffee made. Do you got yours? So we're going to start off with a banger. Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, man, sit back and relax. It's going to be a long one today, man. We got a lot of information to go through. So first thing, as far as on the news today, Resident Evil Requiem pre-orders are live. There's a Nintendo Switch Pro controller and an amiibo confirmed. So we're going to look at the video here and talk about all this amazing stuff that come in all of these different versions of this game. This is the road to Requiem, the road to the new release for Resident Evil. And let's get started right now.
Welcome, and thank you for joining. I'm your host, Maggie Robertson. Today, we're giving you a briefing on all things Resident Evil, including a look back on its terrifying legacy, so you can be prepared to take on the series' latest installment, Resident Evil Requiem, releasing February 27th, 2026. I'm also thrilled to announce that pre-orders for Resident Evil Requiem begin today. Are you ready for the horrors ahead? To prepare you for Resident Evil Requiem, we've created a special recap. A look back at how we got here, the legendary characters, the unforgettable terrors, and the chilling details that may be important to remember as you continue to venture into the nightmare that awaits. So let's begin with the events leading up to the 1998 Raccoon City incident.
Let's go.
Many years prior, a group of researchers discovered the progenitor virus in Africa. Among these researchers was Oswell E. Spencer, a man of immense wealth and influence.
Right?
Together, they founded the Umbrella Corporation.
You about to get the
which
recap.
On the surface seemed like an ordinary pharmaceutical company. But Umbrella's true purpose, driven by Spencer's ambition to reshape humanity, was to advance virus research and bioweapons development. Many years later, one of Spencer's collaborators, James Marcus, would successfully develop the T-virus. However, in 1998, the virus leaked from a research facility
That was my
in
favorite
Raccoon
one.
City, located in the American Midwest. The virus spread throughout the city, triggering an unprecedented pandemic and mutating its residents into flesh-eating zombies. Only the bravest souls were fearless enough to fight the infected and the monstrous bioweapons born from the T-virus. Rookie cop Leon S. Kennedy. College student Claire Redfield. STARS agent Jill Valentine, and a handful of others were able to prevail and eventually flee the city. Fearing further spread, the US government launched a sterilization operation, destroying Raccoon City. The Umbrella Corporation eventually went bankrupt due to the mounting evidence brought to light. However, its legacy lives on. And as for the survivors, their story
was just beginning.
Some, like Raccoon City journalist Alyssa Ashcroft, sought to expose Umbrella's darkest secrets. Some hunted the bioterrorists who weaponized Umbrella's research. Others set out to unveil the real truth behind the government's sterilization operation. The aftershocks of the Raccoon City incident would be felt for decades to come, and coincide with other increasingly frequent bioweapon-related outbreaks. Caught up in one such bioweapon-related tragedy was an ordinary man by the name of Ethan Winters. Ethan was searching for his missing wife, Mia.
Following an anonymous email, he finds himself in the bowels of the bayou at the Baker estate, where he's greeted by a deranged family infected by a horrifying ailment.
Ethan fought to escape their madness and rescue his wife. 3 years later, Ethan would face a new nightmare. This time, his baby daughter Rose is taken away by Chris Redfield, the legendary hero who survived countless bioterror incidents. Ethan's quest to rescue his daughter led him to a mysterious, treacherous village ruled by Mother Miranda and the Four Lords. Like the Baker family, the village residents were turned into nightmarish creatures. And those four powerful lords, well, one of them was more powerful and stunning than the others.
What a goddess. Oh, my apologies. Now, where was I?
Mother Miranda, who shares a deep connection with Umbrella founder Oswell E. Spencer, played a key role behind the village incident. Separately, it was revealed that an insidious force known simply as the Connections was operating from the shadows and also played a key role in the incident. To this day, little is known about the Connections.
Ethan Winters' terrifying two-part tale was as chilling as it was exhilarating. An immersive horror experience witnessed from Resident Evil's first ever first-person perspective.
Both titles will be available in the content-rich Gold Edition for Nintendo Switch 2 on February 27th, 2026. They'll feature post-story scenarios and extra game modes. Resident Evil Village will also include a third-person gameplay option.
And if February 27th sounds familiar, it's because it is. These two terrifying titles are releasing the same day as Resident Evil Requiem.
The series' newest, most chilling installment, where you'll play FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft as she confronts her haunted past and uncovers the truth behind the Raccoon City incident. Prepare yourself for a new chapter of Resident Evil and a story that pushes the series forward, using gameplay that has evolved in terrifying new ways. Resident Evil Requiem will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Nintendo Switch 2, and for the first time in series history, the Epic Game Store. You'll be able to choose between two editions, Standard and Deluxe. The Deluxe Edition includes the same base game as the Standard Edition, plus an exclusive pack of costumes and weapon skins. And for pre-orders, players will also get the exclusive Grace's Costume Apocalypse. Let us now turn our attention to the exquisite offerings that accompany Resident Evil Requiem. Our special edition Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is coming soon. Featuring Resident Evil Requiem design and styled in gunmetal-inspired black, this original controller boldly showcases in-world newspaper articles from the game, capturing its dark and immersive atmosphere. Launching the same day as the game itself, you can bring home both on February 27th, 2026. Believe it or not, we have even more incredible news. We're excited to announce our daring protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, will become Resident Evil's first ever amiibo in summer 2026. Stay tuned for more details. Soon, you'll be able to flaunt your Resident Evil fandom in Fortnite.
Wow.
When you purchase Resident Evil Requiem through the Epic Games Store, you'll receive special Fortnite items, such as the Grace outfit, after the game launches. More details to come.
But for those of you that simply cannot wait to jump back into the world of Resident Evil, you're in luck.
We've severed the price on multiple Resident Evil titles to make your Halloween more heart-pounding, hair-raising, and bone-chilling than ever.
As you may know, Resident Evil is celebrating 30 years of terror, with many more nightmares soon to come. While our time today has come to an end, we hope to see you again very soon during the Resident Evil Showcase early next year, where we'll descend even deeper into all things Resident Evil Requiem. Thank you all for joining.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Grace. They're coming.
Grace, confront that fear.
Miss Ashcroft. Come in.
What is happening here?
There's no escaping your destiny.
Hey! Help! What did you hide behind that painting?
We have so much to do.
Who are you? Why me?
I say this every now and then, and I'm gonna say it right now. This is why we play video games. This is exactly why. That whole setup, all of that was just freaking incredible and amazing. What a great presentation they just put on for us. So if you never played Resident Evil, oh my God, you got a lot coming your way. So let's unpack all this real fast. So the pre-orders are available now on the Nintendo eShop. So you can get the regular game for $69.99. And then you get the deluxe edition for $79.99. And you get all these things inside those editions. Well, this is the deluxe. You get the Grace's costume. I never knew how to pronounce her name, but there you go. You get her, the one that was just on the screen doing the presentation. 2 filters, including the Apocalypse. 4 weapon skins, including S&S weapon skin Apocalypse as well. 2 charms, including Mr. Raccoon, and an audio pack, Raccoon City Classic, and in files, letters from 1998, which might have some information in there that you never knew about. So that's that. And then this is the deluxe edition. So the deluxe edition, you get this costume. Again, you get this weapon skin. Those are cool looking screen filters. I like that. The Mr. Raccoon charm, which I guess you would put that on your gun or something. Yep, the audio pack we just talked about in letters. So that's the deluxe edition of the game. Now this I looked at yesterday. I almost pre-ordered this. Almost. This controller is $100. And now that I'm looking at it compared to the Switch, it is different. It's a gunmetal. I didn't even realize that it's a gunmetal design. I thought it was just a black controller, just with the newspaper writings on it. So what do you think, Ron? Should I pre-order it? Did I get that controller for $100, Ron? You make the decision right now, man. I'm on the fence. I don't know, man. It's $100. But what I am getting is the Amiibo. Go ahead. All right, I'll take a look today and see what I can see, man. See what I can find. It's still Nintendo's website. It is sold out as of yesterday, but it might be still on Best Buy for pre-order today. So if you want to pre-order it, you need to go to Best Buy. And then this right here shocked me. You get all these games for the Nintendo Switch 2 for $89.99. This is the Generation Pack. I think that is so worth it. I have none of these games on the Switch, and you get the gold edition of all these games. So this right here, I'm definitely getting. And me being Mr. Nintendo, I want to showcase the game on the Nintendo Switch too. So come on, Resident Evil, make sure you... Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. The Nintendo Switch, you make sure that you, man, I don't know what's going on with my PC, but I've been having problems the last few days. And here's another one right now. Shit is freezing, man. But anyway, that's it. That's everything for Resident Evil. Let's move on to the next subject, which is more Resident Evil. Whenever my PC decide to act right, because I don't know what's going on with it. All right, Resident Evil, we already know about the Pro Controller. We know about the Amiibo that's being announced, that's coming out. The game is coming out in February. We got the controller coming out pretty much at the same time. And, you know, during the summer, I don't understand that with Amiibos. Why are you bringing the Amiibo out so much later than the actual game itself? That I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is. If you want the Amiibo, which I think is really, really cool that they're doing that, we got that coming. All right, next, Luigi's Mansion is now available on the GameCube Nintendo Classics. If you want to play this game, so you have all 3 games right now on the Nintendo Switch too. You can play all of them. And if you want to download and play the GameCube Classics, you got to have a Nintendo Switch 2 for that. The GameCube is not available on the Nintendo Switch, which I think, whatever. It is what it is. But get a Nintendo Switch 2, download the Nintendo Switch Online package, get the Nintendo Switch Online membership with the expansion pack, download the GameCube Nintendo Switch Online app, and then you could be able to play all 3 games, which is incredible. So that's a nice little series to play during this Halloween season. Now, let's say you don't want to play with the original controls of Luigi's Mansion. You can change the controls right now on the Nintendo Switch too. So what you do, you hit the minus sign on your controller, and then you go to View Change Controls, which you see right here. And you could change these and swap these up for down and down for up. I don't like inverted controls, only maybe when I'm playing a flight game, but I think I've even grown out of that. I like when I press up, I want to go up. When I want to go down, I press down. So if you want to do that, make sure that you could do this right now. So if you get into the game, you're like, oh my God, these controls are so much different than Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 that I remember. You can change them right now. So you heard it here. All right. And yeah, so that's that. You can also change the way he faces too when you're hitting left and right as well. So there you go. Do that if you plan on playing the game. Now, here are all the games that you could download this week and purchase on the Nintendo Switch. We have a list here. The big title of the day of this week is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We have talked about both of these titles a lot in the weeks leading up to this live stream, and there's a lot going on with these games. We also went over all the games that are in the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. You also get to download this week NBA 2K26 Slam Edition and 2 Point Museum. But you're probably going to see a lot of like horror games in here. You might be able to find a game here that you've been looking forward to. So I'm just looking through the list right now. Is there anything that I can recognize? I don't know. The Nintendo eShop, they release so many games. Okay, so there's Harvest Moon. I know about that series. So they got a Home Suite Special Edition coming out. That came out. See what else is in here. Back in the day, I've heard of Let's Sing. Monster Prom, huh? Oh my God. Let's see what else is in here. Well, for the kids, you got Paw Patrol. Tales of Exilia, the remastered is available tomorrow. And you got the Jackbox Big Bang Bundle. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, Paw Patrol is still a thing, man. Not only can you buy Paw Patrol, you can buy Paw Patrol Rescue Wheels, the championship. There you go. But Paw Patrol is still around. All right, next. This is awesome stuff. Pokemon Legends ZA Rank Battle Season 2 start date and rewards are revealed. So the new season starts on. That's so funny. That's awesome. What's your daughter? Well, I ain't gonna actual name on stream, but yeah, that's nice. Rank Battle Season 2 starts on November 6th at 6 a.m. UTC. For me, it starts at 10 p.m. that Wednesday, which will be cool. 11 p.m. Mountain Time, 12 a.m. Central, and 1 a.m. Eastern. So this is happening on November 6th. So we'll be able to go in and get our rank back to case so we could get the new rewards. You could use all Pokemon number 1 through 229. You can't use Zygarde, which I just fought him yesterday. If you haven't yet, get in and get your rank case so you can get your season 1 reward, which is Greninjite, stone. And then the new reward will be Delphoxite Megastone. So, and remember, these stones, you can't find them any other place in the game. So get in and have some fun during these online battles. I'm going to tell you guys, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I never played Pokemon before. I went in, I got the rank. I think I'm at right now. I'm going to go back in and try to get some more rewards before this ends on the 5th. So, but there you go. That's the new rank season. And remember, no matter what level your Pokemon is, they're going as level 50. Have fun with that. I sure did. Now, there's also a Pokemon Legends ZA update plan for November. It will address some known issues. Now, I'm going to read these known issues, and I didn't even know these issues even existed. So if this happened to you and you thought it was weird, it wasn't weird. There are bugs in the game right now. If your Pokemon boxes become full before the first Rogue Mega Evolution battle and the boxes menu had not been opened at any point prior to being filled, Pokemon catch attempts will always fail. Additionally, if a side mission that allows you to receive Pokemon is attempted under these conditions, the mission will be completed without granting the Pokemon. So make sure you open up the box menu when you get in the game. Just make sure you do that so that won't happen to you. Also, in certain side missions, if the time of day switches between daytime and nighttime at the exact moment that a move hits its target, it will become impossible to hit the target afterwards, rendering the side mission incapable of being progressed further. Just reset the game. And I've never seen it turn day and night at the same time, but if it does, that's what happens. So there you go. These 2 fixes are planned for November. All right, let's look at all the reviews. This is the big title this week. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. We have a few sites on here, and let's see what they rated it. So this site here, Nintendo Life, gave it a 9 out of 10, which is pretty good. Let's look at Push Square. Never heard of them. They gave the game an 8 out of 10. Console Creatures gave it an 8 out of 10. IGN, a lot of us know about them. They the softest reviewers ever. They give every game just about an 8 or 9 out of 10, and a lot of 10 out of 10s. They gave it a 9 out of 10. It's not surprising. Game Informer is back, if you didn't know. They gave it a 9 out of 10, which is very nice to see. RPG Fan, heard of them. They gave it an 80 out of 100. So basically 8 out of 10. That is so true. When IGN gives a game a bad rating, you know it's bad. It is bad. And on the flip side of that, GameSpot gave the game a 7 out of 10. If GameSpot gives a game a 9 or a 10 out of 10, you need to bank it. It is amazing. They are the toughest reviewers on the block. And they will probably be the only ones that score this game a 70%. You won't see another 7 out of 10 unless it's some site that just wants to get clickbait going. But oh my God, a 7 out of 10 for this when everybody's saying it's incredible. Well, let's see what they said. Do they have any comments on here for GameSpot? Yes, they do. The simple base narrative and lack of other party members makes little room to connect with these mostly forgettable characters with one-note personality traits. And the extra locations and quest objectives with new boss fights feels less like an expansion of the world and more like an attempt to pad out the game as much as possible. I never played it either. Never played them. And you know what's crazy? On the NES, did you know that was Dragon Warrior? I almost bought that game on the NES. Yeah, Dragon Quest in America back in the day on NES was called Dragon Warrior. So now they got 1, 2, and 3 all remastered and redone. So sometime next year, I'm actually going to pick those up with good prices. Yeah, you played Dragon Warrior. So it's the American version of it. So you really didn't play the true Dragon Quest adventure. So we need to go back and play this. So you played Dragon Warrior 1 and 2, then you played Dragon Quest. Yep. But you know we got a watered down version over here, so it'd be good to go back and play these. All right, Shinjuku has been updated on the Switch. I was close to buying this. I looked this game up on Steam. Man, it's like $60, $70, or maybe I think it was like $90 because you get all this content with it. So I guess the game teaches you how to read Japanese. But right now on the Switch, it has it for $29.99. It got a release about a month ago. And it just got an update to where it helped out the visual fidelity of the game. So I don't know. I put it on my wish list. I think I'm gonna pick it up during the holiday season. But this game looks really cool. It's like an RPG, but it teaches you how to read Japanese. So I like different titles like that. Something different. But yeah, if you're interested in this game, if you wanted it or you bought it already and you thought it looked a little fuzzy, there is a mode. There's a visual fidelity mode in the game. A button that you can press. And you can also still press it on the Nintendo Switch too. It makes it look even better. But this update was really for the Nintendo Switch. All right. Exactly. Instead of Duolingo. You are 100% correct on that. Another way to learn Japanese. Rare NES platform, Little Samson, is coming to the Switch in 2026. This is the game we never got a chance to play in America. It never came out for us. So during this 10-year anniversary special event that happened yesterday for Little Run Games, if you don't know who they are, they make all games physical. And we're going to take a look at this trailer real quick. If it's not too long, and we're going to see, because we got another long trailer at the end that we need to look at as well. But let's see what this is all about. Oh, it's 43 minutes. We're not looking at that. But it started at the end of it, though. So let's take a look at this. This is Little Samson. We never got this in America. Oh, run the days, bro. All right. Love it, man. And I also love the fact that there's a game that we've never played that's coming out over here. That makes it even sweeter for me. So I can't wait to play this. So it's coming out for the Switch in 2026. So we got a nice little 8-bit run of games is coming out. You know, we got Mina, that got pushed back. That was supposed to come out this year. But we got a couple of retro games that we could sink our teeth into next year. So this is some good news. But keep an eye out for Little Samson. I will let you guys know when the game is released whenever I get the opportunity, whenever they release news on it. All right, limited run games. They had their special yesterday. Here are all the games that they're releasing on the Nintendo Switch. A majority of these, I think all of them in 2026. So let's go through the list here. So Onimusha 2 is getting a release. Little Goody Two Shoes. Jay and Silent Bob. Xenotilt. Ooh, I want Xenotilt. It's a pinball game. That's actually on Steam right now. I almost bought that. I think I might wait for this physical release. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown. Bad Cheese. Fuga Melodies of Steel. Part 1, 2, and 3. Fear Effect 2. Wow, I like that game. I actually like Fear Effect 2 more than I like Fear Effect 1. I will be getting that. Cho Aniki. Don't know what that is. Valiant Hearts. I wonder if that's the same Valiant Hearts that I played on the Xbox. We'll see Double Shake, Slam City with Scottie Pippen, respected. Really? Really? Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. The Respect Edition, which we know won't have Michael Jordan in the game. So just saying. Broken Reality, Renee, Little Samson, which we just looked at, Ariel the Acrobat, which we all played on the Super Nintendo pretty much, and Ernest Evans Collection. So some of these games I do remember. Oh, it's more. Sigma Star Saga. Oh, I will actually get that. There's a new Shantae game that was announced. I think that's an article coming up here real soon. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, and Capcom Arcade Stadium. That would be worth picking up. So I guess the big deal was the Onimusha 2 announcement. Capcom are allowing them to make a physical edition of that game. So these are all the titles that have come out on the Nintendo Switch 2 in physical form. If you a physical form junkie, you got a lot to look forward to. Oh, it does? I will be getting it then. I'll be looking forward to that. And you can get it on the Nintendo Switch too. So go ahead and pick yourself up one today. All right. Next, surprise, surprise. The next Shantae game is now officially in development. So we just saw that. A new Shantae is on the way. Yeah, you're going to get one sooner or later, man. I know how you are. You'll get it. You'll get it when there's a lot of games out. Play on it. The next couple of months, man, there's a lot of great stuff. You know, between Hyrule Warriors next week, Kirby Air Riders, which looks incredible, and then Metroid. Those are 3 great games. And then you got Donkey Kong to go through. You got Super Mario World to go through. I mean, that Super Mario Kart World, you got a lot of stuff. I think the only thing the game is really missing at this point is like a true release of a Mario game. Then the system will be 100% fully launched. And we got a Pokemon game already. So there you go. All right, surprise. This is a big one. Animal Crossing New Horizons is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which will arrive next year. And it's really early next year. It is coming out January 15th. I just purchased this game recently for $30. It was on sale. And the upgrade pack for the game is only going to cost you $5. But if you haven't purchased it yet, which I think you should, find a cheap copy of Animal Crossing and then upgrade it for $5 instead of spending the $64.99 that they want you to spend right here. So without further ado, let's take a look at everything that's going to be in this update. I think this is another, you played this once, there you go. Well, there's an upgrade, so you better upgrade it when you get your Nintendo Switch 2. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. How have you been? Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update that all Animal Crossing New Horizons players can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. The graphics are improved with enhanced resolution. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Looking sharp, huh?
Okay, that's big.
Switch 2 players will be able to make use of Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can use them to redecorate. We hope this feels like a more intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments. You can also use mouse controls when creating custom designs or writing messages on the bulletin board. There's a new item available in Nook's Cranny, the megaphone. Use it to call out to your island residents with a microphone built into Switch 2. Lolly! Look at that. She responded. It's a useful item when you want to find your island residents.
That's
even if they're
huge.
around the corner. Until now, up to 8 players could meet when connecting online. But if everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players can meet up. With Game Chat on Nintendo Switch 2, you can chat with your pals while playing.
Wow. Holy crap.
By connecting a compatible USB camera, your faces can appear in the game, like this. That way you can see your friends' reactions while exploring your island together. Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches January 15th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack. Okay, let's dive into the free software update that will be available for all Animal Crossing New Horizons players. The free update will be available January 15th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Let's take a look. There's a new facility opening on the pier. It's a resort hotel right on the water. And it's run by Catton's family. Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island. You'll help out by decorating guest rooms. Decorate the rooms based on various themes to ensure guests enjoy their stay. For example, the theme in this one is Seaside Room. Furniture items that match the theme are provided. You can also use other furniture you previously obtained, so feel free to decorate however you like. There we go. That looks nice. What's this? We already have a guest. He seems happy with the room. Great work. After decorating a room, you'll earn hotel tickets. Exchange these in the souvenir shop run by Grams. Here, you can find all sorts of hotel-themed items and other rarities exclusive to her shop. By dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure to brighten up their day. Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe or the season, so guests can make the most of their stay. You can even wear the outfits, and so can anyone else who might be visiting your island. Have fun bringing your fashionable outfit ideas to life. At the hotel, you can scan compatible amiibo accessories to invite guests. Thank you for your hard work, as always. We hope you can unwind today and enjoy your stay. To increase your island brand recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it with crafted DIY island goods. Check this box to see which items to craft. Once you've gathered the necessary materials, it's time to get crafting. Deliver the goods in exchange for hotel tickets. Captain will take care of the delivery, helping to spread the word about your island. Take your home storage to the max. Until now, you could store up to 5,000 items. But with this update, you can upgrade it 2 more times and store a total of 9,000 items. And now you can even store trees, shrubs, and flowers. Well, who do we have here? Resetti started a new cleanup service. There are 3 areas that can be tidied. Let's have him tackle just the front yard of this house. You can also have him clean up any flowers or custom designs. Any items he collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later. Nice and tidy. Thanks, Resetti. It's been a long day, so let's enjoy a nice, deep sleep. When you enter a deep slumber, Luna will welcome you and whisk you away to a new dream world. You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location called Slumber Island. Here, you're free to do whatever you want. You can decorate your Slumber Island by using items you previously
Of
obtained.
course, you could decorate. Oh my God.
And even place plants and trees like this. You can widen rivers, break down cliffs, and by talking to Lloyd, you can easily place bridges and inclines. Select the time of day and the weather, then bring your island residents on by. Each player can build up to 3 Slumber Islands and choose from 3 sizes: small, medium, or large. You can also meet up on a friend's Slumber Island and play together. Decorate with furniture to your heart's content. Work together to build a cliff. Or dig in to create a lake.
Wow.
You and your friends can build the island of your dreams. Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game. By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems. With an active Nintendo Switch online membership, you can even play a select classic game on each system. Now
That's so
playing
dope.
with power. Additionally, via Nook Shopping, Lego items, including furniture and fashion items,
It's over.
such as a sofa,
That's
a
it.
table, wallpaper,
That's it.
t-shirt, and more will be available. They come in a variety of colors, so mix and match to find combinations you like.
Oh my God. No, they did not.
The Zonai Authentication Crest, Triforce, plus other furniture and fashion items
What?
inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will become available by tapping compatible Legend of Zelda series amiibo. In addition, newly added characters Tulin and Minoru can visit your island. You can also invite them to come live on your island, of course. And if you tap a compatible amiibo from the Splatoon series, Cece or Viche can visit your island.
Oh my God. No, they did not. Lego collab,
Seems like
Zelda
they're really
collab, and
into dressing
Splatoon
up.
collab.
They look look a little familiar, don't they?
Oh, them the two girls from the game.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available. Use them to show off your true colors.
Oh my God, I'm there.
The free
That's all I
update
needed
for
to see.
Animal Crossing New Horizons arrives January 15th. That's the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Well, what'd you think? With new features included in both the Nintendo Switch 2 edition and the free update, we hope you'll continue enjoying the island life. We can't wait for you to see everything new on the island, January 15th.
Wow. I must say, I am impressed. This is what they've been working on with Animal Crossing. They don't even need to make a new sequel. All that packed into the game, that is incredible. Well, there you go. Look at that. That is a lot of content, man, for that game. That is a lot of stuff. Holy crap. I don't think there's much else we need to say. I think I had an article here. Yeah. So retro Nintendo games are returning to Animal Crossing. So they got the systems in the game, and then you'll be able to play some of these games, man. But you know what will be really cool though? Super Nintendo is my favorite system of all time. If they can bring in some Super Nintendo games where you can play on it, that'd just be, especially games that were released only in Japan. I would love that. But there you go. We just looked at that. You got some games, systems in here. Yeah. There's so many things they could do with that. Yeah, man. Me and you on the same page with that one, man. That is my favorite system of all time. All right. And here's the last article of the day. This has been a great show. Nintendo seems to be uploading old Nintendo Power covers to Nintendo Today. So if you don't have the Nintendo Today app, please make sure you download that today. It's a lot of Nintendo news. And this is the first ever Nintendo Power magazine that ever came out. And they uploaded it today to Nintendo Today, which is awesome. I'm love that they doing that. They doing so many different things with the Nintendo Today app, and the fact that I can share these things, you remember it, right? Yeah, I wasn't reading Nintendo Power, but I do remember that I got a few copies back in the day, but I didn't start out with that. Game Pro was my old school magazine that I would still buy today if I saw it. So, but yeah, look at your Nintendo Today app and take a look at that. So. And I will be forwarding and sharing all the information from the Nintendo app today if you follow my Facebook or Twitter page or /X, whichever one you want to call it. I'm Darth Spriggan on Facebook, and then on X/Twitter, I am under Spriggan Media. But all right, that is all I have for today. Thank you, Ron, for chilling out with me today. That was a lot of information. We got a lot to sink in and think about. I'm going to try to reserve this Resident Evil controller. As soon as we get off stream here, it might be sold out. If it is, it's no big deal. It is what it is. But yeah, you got a lot to see with Resident Evil, and you got a lot to see with, Nintendo. So it's some good stuff. Well, I'm signing off. See you guys tomorrow. We will be playing some Halloween games. I know one is Vampire Survivors, Hellgate London, which is an old time favorite of mine. And yeah, see you, man. And there was another one that the new Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline game. We'll be playing that again tomorrow. So it's gonna be a longer stream, much longer than normal. Okay, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. If you want to buy some TikTok goods, Ron, if your wife is on TikTok, bro, and she buy products, send her my way. How about going to my account and buy some of the things out of that showcase? I know there's a lot of ladies out there, man, that's on TikTok, man, and they like buying stuff off that shop. So, all right, same name, Darth _Spriggan. Have a go into that shop and support the channel, man. Support the dream to where I will never have to work another 9 to 5. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that shit doesn't happen again. All right? Okay, guys. See y'all later. Take care. Darth Spriggan is out of here. God bless.